My name is Amit Soussana. I am a survivor of Hamas captivity. My voice was taken from me for 55 days. My body, my safety, my dignity, everything was taken. But even in those darkest moments, I made myself a promise. If I survive, I will speak. Not just for myself, but for those who are still there. There were times I thought I wouldn't survive, but we hostages clung to the smallest glimmers of hope. We told ourselves, if the army is this close, if the bombing is this loud, maybe they're coming. And then they came. The IDF came, the soldiers came, my country came for me, and I was rescued. We must stand by our soldiers, not only in battle, but in healing, because the scars we carry are not always visible, and I know it all too well. PTSD is real. It doesn't end when captivity ends. It doesn't go away when the cameras stop rolling. It stays with you, in the quiet moments, in the dark, in your sleep, sometimes in broad daylight. That is why PTSD care for survivors and soldiers is not optional, it's essential. Because no soldier should be left alone with their trauma. No survivor should have to carry this weight without help. And no family should have to choose between treatment and survival. The IDF and the Ministry of Defense, in collaboration with FIDF, are doing sacred work, providing care, therapy, and a path back to life for those who've given everything. And we need to ensure that they have every resource, every tool to continue. It's not just about healing individuals, it's about rebuilding a nation's spirit. We've seen what evil looks like. We've lived through it. Now we must invest in what good looks like. And good looks like compassion, like care and community. This attack tried to break us, but what it did was bring us closer, stronger, more awake than ever to the reality that if this can happen in Israel, it can happen anywhere, and that our survival depends on each other. Sometimes I feel guilt. Why me? Why did I come back while others are still there? But I turn that guilt into purpose, into testimony, into a loud, unwavering voice that says, bring them home. Don't stop, not until the last one returns. Let us never take this life for granted. Let us never forget who we are, and let us never stop fighting for one another. And to you, the brave soldiers who brought us home and are still fighting, not just in Gaza, but in the quiet battles within yourselves, I want to say this from the depths of my heart. Thank you. You are my heroes. You are the reason I'm alive. You are the reason I'm standing here today. But your mission doesn't end with the rescue, and our responsibility doesn't end with applause. We must care for you in the long nights, the quiet flashbacks, the painful memories. We must be your strength as you were ours. And to the wonderful people from FIDF, thank you. You helped lift us from the darkness. You stood up when the world looked away. You reminded us that we are not alone, that we are all Am Israel,